Hi everyone, I'm Aditya and welcome back to the channel. We are in Dodo. Today's plan is we'll be going to Ahmedabad. The whole day is gonna be only about traveling. We'll stop somewhere for lunch, tea breaks and stuff like that. So we are not gonna make any stop except one. So there is a museum in Bhuj which is based on the earthquake which happened, and it is the largest memorial and museum in India, and the weather is super cold. Yesterday and even today the weather has been very cold in the night, but in the morning it will be very hot. There is even a handicraft store there. I think we purchased like 5 to 6 razai. So these are made locally here nearby the villages. So yeah, we'll have our breakfast and we'll get started. It's 7 o'clock and we came here to the museum. It is so big that it covers around 500 acres. At the entrance they told that camera is not allowed, but we can take videos from the mobile. So I just brought my mobile here. And even tobacco and pan and all those stuff are not allowed. That will be detected via this security check. Smritivan Earthquake Memorial and Museum is a memorial park dedicated to the victims of 2001 Gujarat earthquake. There are more than 13,000 trees, each dedicated to a victim planted in the park. The museum has 7 Rs or 7 blocks with a special theme for each block. The first one is Rebirth, displaying the evolution of Earth. We also get a glimpse of prosperous ancient human civilizations in the Kutch region. The second block is Rediscover, displaying the topography and natural disaster risk of Gujarat, which can be viewed through interactive models and immersive films. Third is Restore, displaying the aftermath of 2001 earthquake with galleries depicting the relief work. We can even listen and immerse into the diverse testimonies and recollection of earthquake survivors. Fourth is Rebuild, which shows the rebuilding efforts following the 2001 earthquake. Fifth is Rethink, which depicts the types and preparedness for various disasters. Sixth block is Relive, and it is my favorite block as it has a 5D earthquake simulator. In a first-person view, it shows an animated view of the Bhuj city, and as you walk by the streets, the earthquake intensity increases by every passing minute. It was an amazing experience. The last block is Renew, which is a memorial space for the victims of 2001 earthquake. Here you will be able to light a digital candle. Time is 2 o'clock and we came out just now after going through all these 7 phases. It was amazing. I think when you are coming to Kutch, you have to come here. After visiting the museum, we started our journey to Ahmedabad. We took a break for lunch and had an amazing Gujarati thali. Currently I'm in Ahmedabad. Yesterday night we reached at 10 o'clock. So we had our dinner in hotel only and slept. Today we'll leave for Modhera and Patan at around 9 o'clock. We'll have our breakfast as usual at around 8:15 and then leave for Patan. And while coming back we'll be going to Modhera and coming back. We went to Modhera last time, but Patan we missed because of the time. We had to go to Little Run for the safari, so we had missed it. Tomorrow we have our flight at 2 o'clock. So tomorrow is going to be only shopping day, and we have even booked a taxi only till today. So today is kind of last day of our trip. It felt like the trip finished very quickly, but it is what it is. Anyway, so we'll have our breakfast and then we'll leave for Patan at 9 o'clock. So see you guys in Patan.
Hand in hand, building castles out of sand, reaching for the grand. As willows align, we lose track of time. Head up high, now we climb.
We reached Patan and we came to Rani Ki Vav, located on the banks of river Saraswati, and it was actually covered with silt. In the 1940s it was excavated and it was discovered, and in the 1980s the restoration took place. It was declared as UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2014. It was constructed by Queen Udayamati. It was the spouse of Bhima I from the Chalukyas dynasty, and under Bhima I's reign the Modhera Sun Temple was also constructed. This is even declared as National Monument of India and it is protected by ASI. Rani Ki Vav is also present in the 100 rupees note which was issued newly in 2018. So we just had hired the guide and he explained everything beautifully. There's a reason behind each and every sculpture and the placement of it. So for example, if you see here, this is the first statue and it is of Hanuman. And if you go all the way over there and come towards that side, that is Yama. So it tells the full detail about Ramayana from starting to the ending. During the rainy season, the guide told us the water will be filled till that pillar. It is one of the finest and the largest example of stepwells because this is very huge and very beautiful. There are 7 floors or 7 levels and in each level there are panels with different sculptures. There are around 500 sculptures and more than 1000 minor sculptures all around these 7 floors. This is not maintained properly even though it's a UNESCO World Heritage site. I see a lot of people putting their foot on the pillars. The security guard, they do stop people from playing music, but they're not telling anything for these other guys who just put their feet on the pillars and stuff like that. So it is predicted that the construction took place somewhere between 1024 and 1064 and the same kind of architecture and the stones and the rocks were found or used in Modhera Sun Temple and another temple in Mount Abu. River Saraswati flooded this whole region and because of that the silt was formed and everything was kind of covered. And during 1800s the archaeology team from British Empire, they actually came to this place and they found a pillar and then they did not excavate everything, they just found that it is a huge pit and that's it. Then during the 1940s the state of Baroda ordered the excavation of this region and then they actually found this Rani Ki Vav. And during the 1980s the ASI, which is the Archaeological Survey of India, started the excavation process. This is the well and they used to put their bucket or whatever from here. You can even see some steps over here. Right now we are not allowed to go inside here because during the earthquake of 2001 this was little bit damaged. Now we will be going to Modhera Sun Temple which will be around 1 hour from here. It's 3:30 and I am again back to Sun Temple. I came here last time also and this time also I'm coming but I'm not gonna stay here for the light show because it will start at around 7 o'clock and we have to wait a long time for that, so we are gonna skip the light show. But if you are coming here, plan in such a way that you will be staying here even for the light show because the photos in dark with lights looks really amazing. This was actually constructed during 1024 year. It is said that when Muhammad Ghazni attacked Patan, the then king from Chalukya dynasty, he defended more than 20,000 troops who were trying to invade the city, and to commemorate that victory he has constructed the Sun Temple. But the actual date when it was constructed is nowhere to be found. There is an inscription in the western wall about the year 1064 when the temple was destroyed, because the year is written in an inverted wordings, so it's not straight. Archaeologists believe that the temple is destroyed and constructed many times, and whatever the year of the destruction, that is the date inscribed. Here you can see that the ark is destroyed, but on the other side you can see it's there. It is kind of national monument which is protected by ASI, and there is no idol kept inside the temple. The temple is located on the banks of river Pashupati, and the temple complex is divided into 3 areas. One is the reservoir area, which we saw the stepwell, and the second one is the assembly hall, and the third one is the shrine hall. Tourism of Gujarat conducts a 3-day dance program. So this dance program happens in the Modhera temple during the 3rd week of January month. The traditional dance is set here because this is where the original dance was performed, in this environment. Another interesting fact about Modhera is the whole village is powered through solar, so it is full green. There is this huge garden area in front of the temple, and on the right side you have this archaeological museum. So we are gonna go there and check out the museum, and then we'll head back. This is the end of my short trip to Gujarat. Now I'll go to Ahmedabad. It will take 2 hours, so we'll reach there by maybe 6:15, 6:30. We'll go for shopping and go to some street food. So we have already seen one place called Manik Chowk. Tomorrow morning I'll just roam around the hotel area just to get the feel of that local streets and local food. I started my video in the last travel series with Modhera Sun Temple, and I'm ending the video in this Gujarat travel series with Modhera Sun Temple. You can go and check out my previous Gujarat travel series. If you have any queries regarding anything, you can post a comment and I'll definitely get back to you. So that is it for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.